What's up, guys? This is Big D, and I am the Grim Rider. Back once again with yet another motovlog, and it feels like it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I haven't been out on the bike as much as I would like to, not anywhere close to how much I would like to, but, you know, time has been a little bit of an issue. I've been doing a lot with the shop. I've done a couple little motovlogs there some time back, telling you guys about the shop and what was going on there, and so I'm still doing that. And actually, that's where I'm heading up to right now. I'm heading up to join Nick up at the shop, but on top of you know, actually doing some things at the shop throughout the week, I'm also doing other game related things. I'm doing live streams each Tuesday night, and I'm doing some other game series over on the CD Games Monroe YouTube channel, so if anybody's interested, you can check that out too. But that's cut into the riding a bit, on top of the fact that weather hasn't been cooperating all that much. Today is a Sunday, and just like yesterday and a couple other days, I had some plans to do something, and for one reason or another, it just didn't end up happening. I was going to go to a small little blessing of the bikes up in, well, one of the little local towns that's around here, but the storms pretty much rained that one out, and so I didn't get to go, and that's happened a couple different times, and on top of that, I just found out that I was planning on going to Blessed in Hell again this year. Apparently that's been canceled. So there's been a few other plans that I've had recently that I'm finding out are changing, and so you know, I'm still trying to find some other things to replace some of my original plans. But it did get me wondering, though, with some of these motorcycle events and you know, rallies or you know, other functions like charity events, like charity rides, that kind of thing. I'm just kind of curious, wherever you guys are, whoever may be watching this and wherever it is that you reside and where you ride, what kind of events are around you? I'm just kind of curious. I know there's all types of different motorcycle events all over the place, and I've been to several around here, and I've been to several of those multiple times, and I keep going back because I enjoy them. Now, maybe you're somebody that doesn't really enjoy that kind of thing. I don't know very many people that are like that. I know most people that ride do enjoy most of these events, but I know there's some out there that's just not quite their thing, right? So, and that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And like, I've never been to like any of the big rallies or anything. I've never been to like Sturgis, or I've never been to Daytona, for instance. Haven't done anything quite like that. I'd say the biggest thing that I've been to was probably Muskegon Bike Time. Did that just last year, and that was cool, but I think that's probably about as big as I could tolerate. I'm not a huge, like, you know, big crowd kind of guy, so Muskegon Bike Time was cool, and they had some really neat stuff there. Seen, you know, some motorcycle stunts, and you know, all up and down the main street there was a bunch of motorcycles, and you know, just an interesting, you know, thing to experience if you've never been to one before, and you know, it's just something really cool to see. And then the Blessing of the Bikes in Baldwin, I've gone to many times. That's something I've really enjoyed going to in the past. That one was right in the middle of May, so sometimes the weather is hit and miss. There would be some years where it's hot as hell, and there were other years where we literally got caught riding in a blizzard and a hailstorm. So it was kind of a crapshoot as far as weather goes for that event. But you know, it's right in the middle of May. It's kind of at the beginning of the riding season. It was kind of like our first big hurrah, you know, to kind of start the season off. So that's always been a fun one, and I haven't made it up there the last couple years, but I do plan on going back in the future for sure. And then there's ones like the Easy Rider Rodeo, and I know that one, it's not everybody's cup of tea, and I can understand why for some people, but for me, it's just so extremely laid back, and you know, not a care in the world. You know, you can kind of just let loose, be yourself, and you know, and they've had motorcycle stunt shows there also. I've, you know, also done the barstool races, which is a lot of fun, and you know, just a very, very interesting vibe that you don't see, you know, very many places or just see very often. So that's one that I really enjoy every year. So anyways, yeah, I was just kind of curious on kind of thinking about some of these events that I would like to have gone to, some of them that I'd planned to go to this year and that are no longer happening, and other ones that I've been to many times in the past and will continue to go to in the future. I was just curious, as far as you guys go, some of the events that are around you, and what it is that you like about them, and what keeps bringing you back to those events. It's just something that I'm curious about, because if there's any of them that, I mean, if they're across, the country, we're talking, several states away, there's probably a good chance I'll probably never be able to get to them, at least not in this point in my life. But if there are some within like the Michigan, Ohio, Indiana area, there's a chance that I might be able to get to them, and I'd be looking forward to going to some other ones in the future. So I'm just kind of looking to see what's out there, So if y'all can share that with me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And again, I know this one was a little short, and I do still plan on doing a few other things. I do plan on going to Ohio Bike Week. That'll be next weekend. And it might only be in a day or two by the time you see this. As I'm recording this, it's a Sunday, but by the time it actually goes up on the channel, it may be a little later than that with everything else I got going on. But yeah, so Ohio Bike Week, I plan on doing that, and I've got some other plans that hopefully I'll still be able to get to this year. I want to make it up north at some point too. So there's more ride videos to come, and some more motovlogs and things. And I'm gonna, get back to doing these as much as I can. But I am rolling up to the shop here now, so I am going to sign off. So once again, if you guys could share some of your motorcycle rallies and events with me, and what you like about them, or maybe even what you don't like about them, and why you keep going back, or why you avoid them, I'd be very interested and very appreciative of the information. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So if you like this video, then you know what to do. You hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Become part of the Grim crew to make sure that you stay up to date and you don't miss any rides, motovlogs, or anything else that it is that I do in the future. So with that, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to get in the shop. So with that being said, I am Big D. I am the Grim Rider. And until next time, I'll catch you down the road.